Alright. Game number 5. Rogue versus Mad Lions. Azir, Rel, Caitlyn. So Caitlyn is also being banned against Mad Lions. Interesting. I guess Mad Lions also plays it. I have no idea. With their first pick, Lilia, probably the vacuum answer here, I assume. It's gonna be Lilia. Seraphine is being open in both these drafts. Also, Rel is not this time. Yep, Lilia is gonna be the vacuum answer. Now we're going into the second pick. What could I do here? Kai'Sa is normally what teams would do, I expect. I don't think it's good, but you know. No, it's gonna be Jhin instead. Cheesy D, it's time for a daily fact. It's illegal for any person to own 6 or more dildos in Texas. Cheesy D, that was awful. So Jhin gets picked up, that's very surprising. I expected usually Kai'Sa by pro players. What are they gonna answer into Jhin? Could be like a Tristana to all in him. Thresh is gonna be the first pick out, so with Thresh usually pair like Aphelios, I guess? Maybe Jinx? This is a Jinx angle? Orianna instead. What? Okay, that doesn't make a lot of sense. I'm not sure like what the point of this is. So what is going to be the answer for Orianna? Are they gonna Ahri again maybe? Nautilus is gonna be vacuum answer. Like why not Blitz? You know what I mean? But we're never gonna get the answer to that. Moving into the second ban rotation. So far it's pretty plain and boring. I feel it's gonna be the first ban. Kinda curious if they're gonna ban Jinx. I think Jinx should be banned here. Super good pick, I think, against Jhin. In general, I think Jinx dispatch is just insane. Tristana gonna be the ban from mid lane into Humanoid. Seems like they're gonna target focus the AD mids mostly, so maybe like Tristana Yone or something is what I'm expecting. Let's see what Mad Lions finishes their AD carry ban with. So now it's gonna be just removed as a blind. Now obviously there's the champs like Renekton who are usually blinded a lot in top lane. Victor against Orianna. Victor would kind of suck due to Virgin's barrier getting a lot of value, and also Udyr can stack mercs and everything. So Sion's gonna be in 4. I'm kinda surprised they go for Sion when they could just obviously pick mid laner and reserve counter pick for last pick. But Sion's been getting a lot of attention lately. In EU especially, but also all around the leagues. The champion's just being blinded everywhere. It doesn't feel like he has any bad matchups. Aatrox is a counter, technically, but I don't think Sion really minds it that much, because Sion is still Sion, right? You go tank Sion, you're still Sion. And then the last AD carry pick, Kalista, that's not something we see usually from Rogue, but it was target banned against them a couple of times. After Hansama pulled it one game, I think. Seems like Rogue's draft is very early game oriented, very simple so far. Let's see the last pick here on mid lane. They definitely need something that saves the draft. It's just gonna be Ahri again. So I guess Larsen just doesn't mind handshaking it. I wouldn't either. I mean, there's so much mercs and Verdant's barrier value in this game. I don't know what Ahri is supposed to do, but maybe there is something in Ahri that I just don't know of. I just think the champion just is not in a great spot right now. Just looking at runes really quick, I think everything is pretty standard from side of Rogue, and same for Mad Lions. Electric obviously being the choice of Ahri. That's what the Korean OTP does, and I think that's also where the main hype is coming on from this Ahri play, because Korean OTP is climbing a lot of Elo on Shim. I expect Rogue's bottom to have pressure in this lane, in bot lane, because Kalista Thresh is really scary early game. Rogue's bot lane having full control of that lane.
Somewhere the enemy jungle is. They know what they'll spot side.
Thresh hook lands, dashes very late. This is good, because Thresh is not gonna get hooked backwards. Jhin 4th shot almost executes him, not quite there yet. Ignite obviously reducing a lot of the healing. I'm not sure why Thresh took that hook. I think this trade is heavily worth for Mad Lions now. A bit of a blunder now. Humanoid is rotating towards the crab. I'm not sure if Inspired can do this. He's gonna try to smite it away. He does, but he can easily die. He should have flashed the charm. That's a mistake from Inspired that you normally don't see. And also 2v2 from bot lane gets killed. This is huge for Mad Lions. Now Chimpy has flash. He flashes very late, gets the lantern shield off, so the red buff doesn't execute him now. Elioya is gonna obviously try to chase here, and he has flash Q. This should be another pickup from Elioya. I don't think he needs to flash, by the way. I think he should be patient. I don't think... Oh, he has to flash auto. Okay, he tried. I think the way he has to do it there is he has to cast the E a bit later. If he casts E a bit later and then gets more distance in, I think he gets the kill without flash. Anyway, such a huge lead actually going so early into the Mad Lions now. Lilia gets 2 early kills, so eyes on Lilia now if she can carry this game. Fight into Thresh. Thresh without flash. Lilia coming from bot side. Also Ahri there. Ahri takes out the kill. I'm actually curious if like giving the kill to Lilia is actually better. So she gets to level 6 faster and then technically to level 9 as well. And also gets one item really much faster than she would do with 2 kills. But nevertheless, I mean, this is just huge. Right now, Rogue's struggling super hard in the early game. 1k down, 1k gold down with a team comp that is pretty heavily early game oriented. It's a very slow early game here. I mean, slow. Now it's getting slower. It used to be fast before. Gonna be an early Mountain Jake pickup here. Gonna start it. I think there's no really response coming in from Rogue. But Rogue botlane is trying to trade a lot. Who completely misses on Kaiser. Jhin should just go to Mountain Jake and finish it with 4 shots to also get the Bloodline stack there. Yeah, get assist so he gets Bloodline stacks. So it's gonna be insta Herald start at me at 8. This is the earliest you can start it. And seems like Rogue's botlane is also going for a lane swap. I actually don't like this lane swap timing that Rogue's botlane is doing. First of all, I think Sunny is better in a 1v2 than Aatrox is. And Aatrox is already stomping lane, so you're kinda hurting him by making him base. And the second thing is you're also losing a botlane wave, and botlane wave is gonna bounce, so this is better for Mad Lions. Now Mad Lions can either match lane swap or just play the lanes out normally, but I actually don't like the lane swap that much. I would just, you know, wish Rogue botlane would just continuously laning 2v2 botlane. Spart gets a really early Herald. Took him 30 seconds to do it. Mid and all in. Insta cleanse by Larsen. Has to burn flash too. Gets a lot of damage in return. Now Jhin ult is coming in. Larsen managed to dodge most of the shots. Actually, all of them, I think. This is really rough, actually. Not sure what's happening with Rogue this week. They're having really off days, off games. Hans Sama going into Armut. He's also ulting the Thresh away. Nice jump forward. Immediately stopped Sion ult. That was really bugged. Sion didn't even like explode his ult. No, nothing. That was super weird. Armor just gets picked up. Tries to get to the wave where he would try to get some experience, but manages to die quite quickly. Mad Lions is focusing on freezing while Rogue is focusing on pushing getting the plates. It's a bit different style of approach. Seems like a Herald's gonna be summoned on top lane too. I'm actually not too sure if this is the correct play. I guess it is. I suppose it is actually. Just get the Herald, accelerate Kalista, lane swap again and play for other plates really fast into the game. I guess that's the play, yeah. Mad Lions now gonna have a slow push into bot lane, gonna try to get some plays back in. The thing about this slow push that's happening right now is that they only get one plate with it, right? And now Kalista's already rotating bot. So if you're Mad Lions right now, you hard push this wave, which they just did, and then you back and probably reset and play the lanes outs normally. Lilia camping in the bush. Rogue's bot lane might face check here. Yes, they do. Sleep into Thresh. She still gets hooked though. I'm not sure if this is a good fight if you're Mad Lions. Ahri coming in from left side. Rogue's bot lane getting chunked a lot. Hansama has to flash. Jhin in a lot of trouble, also flashes away. TP coming in from left side. Udyr now has to flash. Everyone is just flashing. Larsen is the only one without a flash, but Armut has no ult yet. If Armut had ult, Larsen would probably die there, but Armut has no ult. Another Jake. Mad Lions is really focusing the Jakes, and there's just no response coming in from Rogue. I think this is gonna be the second Jake pickup. That's actually not good if you're Rogue. I don't know where they're giving both Jakes. Now there's gonna be Cloud or Ocean Soul. So, in case Rogue decides to stack Jakes after second one is down and they get like 4 in a row, Clouds and Ocean stacked are not as strong. I think Ocean stacks are better than Cloud. Cloud is like the worst one to stack out of all the Jakes.
When he takes over to level 11, but for now, Larsen trying to claw his way back in the mid lane matchup. 3 members collapsing.
We're gonna see a bit of a fight coming in from bot side. Thresh is getting chumped and ulted. All the Jhin shots almost connect and he goes down. I don't know why he turned for hook there. He has to actually, I think, run and try to dodge the remaining Jhin shot and then hope Udyr blocks the remaining of the spells. So it seems like Humanize is gonna be able to get this bot lane tier 1 eventually. I don't know why I keep saying tier 2. But he's actually getting ganked from multiple sides now, so he's not in time to TP away. He could try, but Thresh should be anticipating this. Okay. They did not check the bush, that's super odd. Now, Hansama being engaged. He has to flash away. That's a good flash burn. Ooh, and Shieldbore procced due to Jhin's 4th shot. That is huge. It's 90 seconds cooldown. He's not gonna have it up when the dragon fight comes. So this means maybe Mad Lions just secures Surge Dragon. Nice flash by Larsen, that was a good reaction. It was also a good play by Kaiser. It was a good flash. So yeah, Mad Lions is gonna be able to get the Church Dragon, and this is gonna put them into a super early sold point actually. And they're like slightly ahead in gold. Adamna coming in, but can't do anything to Lilia, who just manages to secure it and then runs away with high moon speed. Probably gonna be a lose state time now. 3 minutes and 40. Next dragon. I think Rogue is super weak still. I think Orianna is super weak state. Kalista is like as strong as it gets, to be honest. Aatrox is okay. Udyr is okay, but like Rogue has no chance, no option but to fight this Shake. Obviously, if you go solo, I think you just lose the game. Insta flash hook, but the target is Udyr. That's super odd to see. Nevertheless, I guess he dies anyway. Aatrox coming in from left side. It seems like Mad Lions is just hard winning this fight right now. Larsen also gets almost picked up. Humanoid cannot quite finish him. Actually survives with 1 HP in the end. Ooh, Hans Sama returns the kill, but the fight still heavily goes into Mad Lions' favor. This is gonna be Ocean Soul being picked up right now. And I don't know how the members of Mad Lions are gonna be able to die in these fights now. I mean, Ocean Soul. Like the problem is like Orianna needs so many items herself, and then she's like the best champion to build anti-heal on. So she's like, now she has to probably also go like Oblivion Orb and everything, and it's like, it feels so bad, right? Because she has to keep buying these components and keep stunting her build because of it. Do you think the game is over now that Mad Lions has soul? I personally think the game is over, yeah. I think the game should be over. Now they're gonna be able to obviously walk into Baron area and get most of the vision there. Fresh Bashi! He gets charmed last second of the base and dies. Another pick up 0-5 on Chimby, not having the best game right now. And I think Mad Lions are in a position to start Baron. Now they have a couple of things here. First of all, they have a Sign with Ocean Soul, okay? They can tank the Baron as long as they want. Second thing, they have Jin's 4th shot with a Smite combination. So they can actually execute the Baron really well. So it's hard to come to a Smite still. They're also using Arya as a flank tool. Remember, Rogue one member down. Orianna Ball over wall gives a lot of vision for free, so pink wards don't matter. Aatrox gets focused on. Huge heal! He just killed for fucking 1000 HP! And Rogue manages to sweep Mad Lions. And the game is all of a sudden in Rogue's favor. What the fuck, dude? What? I guess that's why they're nerfing healing next patch, guys. That's why they're nerfing healing next patch. What the actual fuck was that heal? And now the game is all of a sudden in Rogue's favor. I mean, I know Mad Lions has like a soul and everything, but Baron is so much experience lead, Baron is so much gold lead. Orianna's probably gonna also be able to complete her legendary items now due to getting gold and everything. So, wow. Now, Rogue probably won't finish the game with this Baron. They're probably just gonna look to get tier 2s on the map, so they extend the gold lead and then fight for the next, like, Elder, I guess, which is in 2 minutes.
Maybe they want to look for a team fight.
And again, keeping our eyes on the big cooldowns. The Shockwave going to be crucial. Stridebreaker now used.
Alright, Stridebreaker used by the Omne. He's not scared of anything. Misses the chain though on Armut.
Dracos on this Elder Dragon. Humanoid pushing out top side. Just hit level 16. Might look for this top tier 2. Rogue pushing in mid. Humanoid has TP though, so he can join the fight whenever. But Rogue are just pushing Mad Lions into their base. So by the time Wave crash, they can move to Dragon.
Oh, Shockwave used on Sion. Sion looks like a tanky member, but it's not. Humanoid is also split pushing the left side, so this is just a 4v5 and Sion gets picked up now, a 3v5. Now is Rogue gonna continue sieging or they're gonna force Elder? I think Elder is probably the play. I don't think Humanoid can end the game anytime soon. Kai'Sa now gets picked up, another kill coming in, and now also Lilia, and everyone is just dying from the side of Mad Lions. This game just turned 180 degrees all of a sudden. Rogue with a commencing lead. Humanoid trying to 1v1, but does he have enough damage? I think not. Verdant's barrier is too much for Orianna. I think she wins this. Even though Humanoid has Ocean Soul, I think Orianna just wins. Because Ari has issues as a champion. She's strong on 1 and 2, and then she falls down. It's like a AP Gragas or something, you know? Rogue's gonna get an inhibitor, and now they're gonna focus onto the Elder. And you guys know how Elder is. When a team usually gets Elder, it means game is over. Because it's really hard to like fight Elder and then disengage and not get executed by the execute of Elder. It's hard.
flashing. Can they do something on this wave, Dracos?
Fight starts, Knockup is there, they're fishing. They managed to hit the front line. Armut's now gonna be in trouble, but he's unstoppable on the retreat. But it's
H is coming in from left side. I mean, the champion just can't die right now. I think he has stacks and tons of tenacity. I think it's gonna be really hard for him to die. He actually gets charmed and picked up a lot, but it seems like the rest of Rogue is just winning now. Elioa is probably going to die also. He has no flash. Should be dying after Zonia fades away. And now, obviously, it's all on Jhin and Ahri, but I think it's still really hard to fight another type of team. Sion getting focused up the first one. Should be executed soon, but also gets executed on Aatrox now. Seems like maybe Rogue won't be able to finish the game. Yeah, they actually won't. They actually won't be able to finish the game. Mad Lion's actually holding on, but guys, remember, the gold lead is extending heavily right now. Like, heavily. Mad Lions was in a really good spot. Problem is, Lilia and Ahri are not very useful right now. They're too behind, both of them. Udyr and Orianna are way more useful. While Jhin might be stronger than Kalista in a vacuum, Kalista is not as behind as the mid and jungle. They siege down the last tower that was remaining. Now, they should just get all 3 inhibs and then just wait for the inhibs to come from the base. And after the inhibs come, you just buff the minions and slowly take the last tower. That's like how Rogue should be playing. If you're Mad Lions, you wanna probably force a fight right now before they take the 3rd inhib, because then it just gets harder and harder. But no, actually, Rogue is going to back. Seems like they're gonna reset, take the buffs, and reset for Elder that's coming in less than a minute. Kinda surprised this game is going for 35 minutes. I feel like Rogue should have ended with the Elder that they had. Inspired gets caught, gets lanterned out. I think he's a bit tanky right now, so he should be fine. Now, if Rogue resets really fast, actually they're gonna take the fight. Humanite caught, Humanite should be dead. Same for Lilia, two pickups right now. Damna is full HP. He can just roll over them. This is only on Jhin now. Rogue has 2 options right now, go Elder or End. I think End is the correct one. I think Jhin realistically can't carry this alone. He's trying, but I think it's impossible. Nautilus already gets picked up. They can just ignore Jhin's damage, and then Kalista's actually out healing Jhin right now, and she's gonna be able to finish him. Shieldbow healing is not balanced. Shieldbow healing is not balanced. And Rogue actually manages to steal away the win. I feel like they were in a losing position this game. But yeah, this game represents Ahri's weaknesses really well, where the champion just falls off a cliff in terms of power.